Just want to say thank you guys for all the support that you guys have been offering on the channel. It really does mean a lot to me to know that you guys are supporting the channel the way that y'all are. So keep it up, and I'll keep trying to push out the good content that you guys deserve. Alright, so couple of things before I get started with the video. Alright, we are literally 11 days away from ending the decade. Alright, so it's crazy. It's crazy because this channel will become half a decade old, you guys, which is, well, a little bit under half a decade old, which is crazy, but we got a person watching the video. What's up? But like I said, it's crazy that we're entering a new decade. So smack that like button if you're ready for 2020, man. Personally, I know I'm ready for it. New challenges, new adventures, new goals to set, new friendships to be made, new friendships to burn. It's all part of life. But regardless of that, let's talk about Shipment, okay? Not Amazon Shipment, not eBay Shipment. No, Modern Warfare Shipment. Alright, so you know, obviously they just released the regular rotation of game modes that you can play in Modern Warfare. My experience today in the one match, not two, not three, not four, but one match that I played on Shipment, alright? So, Shipment has always been chaotic, right? It's always been that map that you honestly are scared to play, but once you know, get accustomed to the spawns and, you know where everyone's at, it's fine. It's gooch. It's dandy, right? You know what I'm saying? But if you manage to hop into a game late where streaks are in the air and the other team has a bunch of Twitch TV tryhards and sweats and YouTubers and they have a discount code on their G Fuel products and they use scuffed controllers and they steal their mama's credit cards to buy COD spawns, the most horrendous thing ever that I've ever seen in a Call of Duty game. I swear, you pop up directly in front of somebody, and people always have said, well, oh, Shipment's always been this chaotic. No, it hasn't. No, it hasn't, bro. Shipment actually, like, back in the days, like COD 4 and, you know, even Modern Warfare Remastered and, you know, World War II's version played really well, but this one, it was terrible. It was the most terrible thing I've ever played, alright? Picture this. You are a NBA player, alright? And a little guy steps up and, let's just say, you know, this little kid's like a second grader, right? He throws up a jump shot and you slap it to the 5th row of bleachers, right? Part of you is gonna be like, don't bring that in my house, but part of you is just gonna suck. And that's how it feels to play Shipment, you guys. It feels terrible, but it feels good at the same time. Because the gameplay is fast-paced, nobody's camping, nobody's sitting around, nobody's waiting with a claymore up their butt cheeks and, you know, spamming 725s and M4s. No! It's fast and it's chaotic, and I like that. But the spawns, awaiting deployment. They're garbage. Let me just go ahead and clarify that right now. The spawns are garbage. Okay, they're the absolute most horrendous thing that I've ever seen in a Call of Duty game before. All right. So here are some things that I will change, not just to the map of Shipment, but to the overall core game. This could have been a video of its own, but hey, I'm running on fumes here. I'm extremely tired. I've been up since yesterday, roughly at about like 5 o'clock. So your boy is tired. Alright, I've been up for like 20 hours straight, which is not good for your health. Don't try it at home, kids. For one, I would add a temporary lobby for a Dead Silence perk. Make Dead Silence a perk for a weekend. Just for a weekend, Infinity Ward. Try it out. Gather your data, in quotation marks, and see how many people are actually coming back to play the game, and also see how many people hop on daily or in that playlist versus other playlists, and boom, you got it. You don't have to make the permanent change of making Dead Silence a perk. Listen, modern, or let me just kick it back, all right?
Sensor dart away.
Black Ops 4 once had a team deathmatch limit of 75 kills. Now, the boys that I'm playing with right now, my boy Andy, Kevin, Zombie, Paranoia, Bartolo, Cousin John, Cousin Malik, all of us can't get in a lobby, but when we're all playing together, we're all too good because we work well as a team, we communicate, right? So, we're all fighting for kills. So, Treyarch decided, well, hey, you know what I'm saying? Let's try a playlist that ups the kills to
marking targets
from 75 to 100, and let's see how people like it. Boom, people loved it, and guess what? It's a permanent change now. It is a permanent change in Black Ops 4, and I must say that Black Ops 4 is an extremely beautiful Call of Duty game because they made
running ice pick.
So, if they add Dead Silence to the game as a perk just for a weekend, call it the Dead Silence mode, the Dead Silence playlist, right? You throw in Team Deathmatch, Kill Confirmed, Domination, Hardpoint, whatever you want to throw in there. Capture the flag for all I care. I don't care. But just throw it in there. See how it is. You know what I'm saying? See how your fan base enjoys it, since your fan base enjoys the game so much from what I've been hearing, right? Number 2, make it to where you can't resupply your claymores for a full weekend. Alright? Make it to where people can't lock down multiple avenues of approach, right? Make it to where they have to make a choice. Do I cover this doorway? Do I cover that doorway? Do I leave my butt cheek exposed? Or do I cover my dome piece? You see what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying, right? Do I cover these 50 windows over here? Or do I cover the alleyway? Oh my god! Infinity Ward, listen man, I'm spitting y'all some knowledge here. Alright? Make it to where you can't resupply claymores and bouncing betties and all that other BS, right? Just make it to where we can't do it for a weekend. Gather the data, analyze it, and make your interpretations off of that. The number 3 change that I would make it to where when you camp in a corner, a countdown mode starts to where if you don't move, you suffer a death. Alright? Now, I know what people are probably going to sit there and say, well, oh, Crazy Spartan, you know, a death doesn't matter. Ah, yes it does, my friend. Calm down, little Timmy. I'm going to tell you why deaths matter in Call of Duty. Because all of us have big egos when it comes to Call of Duty, alright? We want to see who has the biggest, schlong, or the biggest pair of tits, if you're a female and you play Call of Duty. That's cool too.
Online.
But we all want to see who has the least amount of deaths at the end of a match, right? And that's facts, alright? So, make it to where we can see, or we explode if we don't move for a specific amount of time, alright? Now, I know what y'all are saying, snipers, they are built to camp, right? That's not always true. Snipers can be mobile, and, in the military, like, snipers never stay in one spot, like, the whole time, unless their mission permits it. But this is Call of Duty game. Alright, this is a Call of Duty game, right? It's not realistic at all. Like, I understand the approach that Modern Warfare was trying to take, but it's not realistic at all. But regardless of that, 29-3 for this gameplay. Andy went 28-6. Kevin went 21-8. Zombie Who Laughs went 21-2. Good gameplay for him. And Paranoia went 11-2. So, hope you guys enjoyed this gameplay of us camping on one side of the map. and just locking it down, alright? If you play Jungle Flooded, just know that that is the part of the map to lock down if you want to win the game, alright? So, but like I said, you know what I'm saying? We all want to see who's the better person, right? At the end of the day, it's all fun and games, you know what I'm saying? Like, hey, if you have more kills than me, you have more kills than me. It's cool. Like, we all played together as a team, and we enjoy playing together as a team because everybody has their fun, right? It's cool. Alright, so, that's the number 3 change that I would make, alright? Number 4, alright? Make it to where, how do I put it? You can't fundamentally change the maps, but at least have better maps. Alright, I know that sounds kind of weird, changes to make to Modern Warfare, but listen, that's just gonna have to come with time. Infinity Ward is just gonna have to develop these masterpieces from scratch, right? Because bringing back old Call of Duty maps that we've played over and over and over and over again, it gets stale. It gets stale. Alright. For example, right, if you live in an area where you eat the same thing every day, similar to me, right? I mostly eat Burger King and McDonald's, you know. I'll have the occasional sub here and there. I might have pizza. I get tired of all that stuff, right? So, make it to where the maps cater to every single playstyle, alright? Like, I know that people hated on Treyarch's 3-lane map design, but it flowed so well because you had 3 lanes to choose from, right? If you wanted to be a flanker, you could hit the left side of the map or the right side of the map. If you wanted to take a central head-on approach, lock down a choke point, you could do that. You could do that to the left side of the map, the right side of the map. Either way, it catered to all playstyles, right? But this game right here, Modern Warfare, it only caters to one game style. And that's campers, man. That is campers, my guys. Okay? Alright. That one was kind of subjective. I kind of went in depth with that one. Alright. The number 5 change that I would like to see them make that doesn't have to be a permanent, like, change or whatever else. Have a ranked playlist. Alright? Have it to where if people want to sweat, let them sweat. But Thunder made a really good point. He said the sweats don't want to go against sweats. Alright? And I don't know why this is. I don't know why people think it's fun to pair up with Johnny and Timmy and Brad and, you know, I don't know, Delquan or, you know, Slim Shady, whoever's in your party, right? I don't know who thought it was fun to pair up with a group of guys and pub stomp randoms. Well, let me rephrase that. I've thought of it as being fun, but when you're on the other side of it, man, it's not as fun anymore. You see what I'm saying? So make a playlist. Just make a playlist. See how it goes, man. You know what I'm saying? Because as my drill sergeant once said, you never know what you like until you try it. My mom said the same thing. You know what I'm saying? I used to take burgers, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Spartans and Spartanas, and I used to just eat the meat. No homo. I just used to eat the patty and just throw the bread away until one day, little young crazy Spartan, he said, you know what? I'm tired of this. I want to be different. So I took my mouth and I bit into the burger, and it was great. It was like I sparked a revolution of sorts. I done something to evolutionize my experience of life, right? So, I mean, adding a skill-based or like a ranked playlist would be a breath of fresh air to the casual players who y'all call noobs. If y'all want to cater to noobs, then why do all these patents
scanning for open
that
ports.
make the game unfair for people of skill? You see what I'm saying? So if you take a ranked playlist and you put it by itself, and then you take the casual playlist like Rainbow Six has, listen, Infinity Ward, I'm preaching right now. All right, these are things y'all ain't gotta implement in the game fully, which I know y'all ain't because y'all doing y'all own thing right now. But listen, and you take those two games, those game modes or whatever, and you divide them. People are gonna say, "Oh, you're gonna split up the player base." No, you're not. New people join the game every single day. All right, so it's not gonna split the player base up any. All right. I'm going to tell you that right now. Alright. What was that? Number 5?
Deploying disruptor.
Are there any other changes I would make to Modern Warfare? Oh,
Sentry up and running.
This is one that I've advocated for several amounts of times. And I've talked about it in, things I changed in Modern Warfare and all this other good stuff. But I just want to bring it back up. Y'all gotta add a difficulty setting to the Spec Ops mode, alright? I'm not gonna beat a dead horse with a shovel or a gavel or whatever else. Court's not in session. I've already beat the horse to death, right? Adding a difficulty setting to this game mode would not only be easier for everybody,
give me UAV eyes above,
but it would take a lot of the stress, individual stresses, off of multiplayer. Think about it. When you log on every day, are you really gonna log on just to play Spec Ops? Are you really gonna log on every day just to play multiplayer or campaign mode? Hell no, son. You're gonna be in there balls to the walls
War machine locked and loaded.
in multiplayer, sweating your nuts off. Or your boobs off, whatever. But adding a difficulty setting to this game mode would not only reduce the stress that you face in multiplayer, not just for us skilled players, but for the noobs as well. It would add variety to the game. Survival is honestly garbage. If you play on Anaya Palace, you run across the map for 5 minutes when you only have 2 minutes to get ready. I mean, it makes no sense. That's like getting a $50 tattoo by a $10 tattoo artist. It's not going to work out. Alright? So, all in all, those are just some things that I would implement to the game of Modern Warfare, just for a temporary amount of time, alright? Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Do you agree? Do you disagree? Do you want to slap me in the face? Do you want to give me a hug? A high five? You know what I'm saying? I'm down for whatever, except for being slapped in the face, because that sucks, alright? Anyways, Andy went 42-4. Beautiful gameplay by him. 21-5 from yours truly, Crazy Spartan. 24-2 for Zombie Who Laughs. We call him Zombie Who Chuckles because chuckling and laughing are the same thing, but you already knew that. 20-5 for Cousin Kevin. 10-3 for Cousin Alex. And the random went 9-6. So shout outs to him too. Hope y'all guys enjoyed the gameplay though. Like I said though, man, Infinity Ward, if y'all stumble across this video, man, just y'all can do this, bro. This game has so much potential. Yet it's continually dragged down by the bad things that make it what it is. You know, the usual culprits that we identify with Modern Warfare's problems, right? You know, the skill-based matchmaking, the camping, the horrible map design, the M4 and the 725 combo, the Spec Ops mode being a piece of shit, excuse my language, a piece of garbage, the survival being a piece of shit, a piece of garbage, but y'all have so much potential, man. Y'all really do. Y'all have so much potential. Oh, and one more additional thing. Add a daily tier skip to the Contraband stream. It takes an extremely long time, Jesus Christ, Lord, please forgive me, but I feel like I'm waiting on the next coming to Jesus, working through the battle stream. It makes no sense. I'm sorry, Lord, I apologize, but it makes no sense, alright? I could go to Florida, drive to Florida, come back, fix a sandwich, take a dive in the pool, take a shower, and change before I level up one time in the Battle Pass. And that says a lot. Alright, so just do what Black Ops 4 did. Alright? Do what Black Ops 4 did, other than the DLC weapons. Don't do it. Don't do it. Please don't do it. Because one of us goes in, and we all gonna go through it. Alright? Drake said it best. Alright? But we're not talking about Drake right now. Do not add DLC weapons to the game. All I'm saying is, add a daily tier skip. Alright? Every single day that you log on, as long as you get a kill in Blackout, or you get a win in Team Deathmatch, or a win, like you survive, I think it's 10 rounds in Zombies, or some crazy mess like that, you advance in the Battle Pass. Alright? Which would be extremely dope. Alright, so drop a like if y'all enjoyed the video. If you did, don't forget to click that like button, and also subscribe to the channel if you're new. Turn on your post notifications so that way you don't miss a video when I upload. You guys, the Need for Speed is gonna come soon enough, but I just don't feel like I know I dropped $60 to buy maybe one of the worst Call of Duty games of all time, but listen, I had high hopes. Should I have waited to get the game till Christmas? Absolutely. But did I wait? Hell no. Because I'm a trooper, son. What I gotta wait for? What I gotta be scared of? I ain't scared of skill-based matchmaking, cuh. I'm not scared of it. I'm a true Call of Duty gamer, alright? I was around when skill-based matchmaking wasn't even a thing. Wasn't even a thing. Alright? So like I said, drop a like if you enjoyed the video. If you did, subscribe to the channel if you're new. Turn on your post notifications because I know YouTube is weird about that. And subscribe to Cousin John's channel. It's in the featured channels tab, so go check him out. And until then, you guys, stay motivated, stay dedicated, watch your windows, your corners, especially the dark ones, and do not cross the street before looking both ways, or without looking both ways, in Modern Warfare. And I'll check you guys out in the next video. Peace out.